Yeah, I mean, there's still DK, right? I guess kind of fits the same build.
Morana.
So what's the setup?
So it's a Ramses Alk, and it is indeed the Sumail Priestess of the Moon.
I mentioned this multiple times. I hate this 50-50 on the power runes in the mid lane. It's so anticlimactic, and now all of a sudden the Storm has a lot of potential in this lane, especially when he hits 6 if he decides to hold it to the. Oh, never mind. We going overly aggressive.
Wow, he's going in deep here, and that is not going to work out well. Meanwhile, down at bottom, Ramses is getting run down by GH and Mind Control as they get on top of him, and the Bash of the Deep comes through, and they get that kill onto Yalk. They'll look forward towards the Enchantress as well. She's going to get under the tower, but they are not chilling. They will now turn around when they're under that tower, but...
Right, where this Alchemist is going to be like 6-slotted, and a lot of damage is going to be coming out from all their items and stuff. But the late game, NIGMA, that's what they're going to want to play for if they don't snowball here. Oh, no one. There it is.
Oh, yeah, there we go. The combo is in. Morana tries to help out with an arrow, but Miracle sidesteps it easily and gets himself away.
He's going to chill there, wait for his TP, and just go back to base. He's done his job up in this top lane. Oh, just going to throw out one arrow, but wait, hold on. Okay, he's got enough mana. Woo. Of course he's calculated that.
Don't doubt the king. Meanwhile, no one could be in some trouble right here. He does drop down that Poison Nova, but it's looking like it might be the end for the Venomancer as the stun comes through, and they just have so much damage to jump down on his head. See you later, no one. The Faceless Void. Yeah, I gotta say, Morana is a very bold pick to pick up whenever you're playing on ping, by the way.
Indeed, but what he really had to do in this lane was just pretty much have that threat over the Storm Spirit, and he's done his job.
See you later, Solo. Okay. Get run down with that Corrosive Haze, but down in bottom lane, it's Zayats who falls. Meanwhile, playing around with the Slardar here. Done a lot of damage coming out from Mind Control. He's got another bash in just a few seconds here. Sumail does have that pounce to get himself away. Meanwhile, Kuro goes down elsewhere on the map. Wait, what? The poison from the Venom earlier on, and the Wild Wing Ripper just pecks him down. Oh my goodness. Death recap is hilarious. He just got pecked to death. Oh, what a savage.
Mid lane, solo.
Medieval shit. Uh-oh, roll forwards onto the Storm. Maybe the arrow will connect. It will! Oh no, that is a dead Storm. Sumail gets it from the high ground. The 200 IQ, 200 ping arrows connecting here.
Seems like he couldn't right there. It could also feel like, I mean, maybe he feels like he has a lot of pressure on him right now. Okay, there you go, solo the second time around. Yep. It's like, there's no way they're baiting this time, right? Yep, they were not. And he had the fountain regen.
Bottom lane, Chronosphere out into the Venomancer. He is going to lose his life once again. Gets off that ulti before he dies, but die most certainly shall.
He's really tanking those Chronos, isn't he, Nomad?
He is.
Letting his team know. There's no more Chrono on the board, guys. All good. I got it.
Exactly, that's what you gotta say. You don't say I've died, you say Chrono's down as I jump here onto the Air Spirit. He has that stick, he has that infused raindrop to keep himself tanky. Oh, somehow they don't interrupt that. Maybe the burn? No, it's not enough. They won't finish the job. He gets himself out. Meanwhile, Solo just jumps straight into Weeha's face there. This is a brave little Enchantress, and she is going to meet her demise very quickly as the arrow connects onto the Witch Doctor, but Weeha controlling up Sumail quite nicely. He's got a Corrosive Haze. He's got himself out, pops that Illusion Rune. Is it going to be enough to get himself away? It's not. He's got that Maledict on him, and that is going to be Sumail falling. Supernova used as well just to chase off the side of 404.
This bottom and mid tower is the focal point of NIGMA. As long as they don't get these two towers, the Alchemist should be able to get free farm unless NIGMA makes some really clutch smoke plays to the Alch.
Rolling onto Miracle down in the bottom lane. They've got the science down onto him as well. Just dropping the whole kitchen sink onto Miracle. They will be able to bring him down. And that is a high value kill. 400 gold given the way of Zayats at 14 minutes.
They actually planted 3 wards on the top side, NIGMA, to spot out the Alch. So 1 ward got dewarded and they're like, it's okay, we'll plant 2 more so they will not expect this. Ramses? Oh.
Ramses, no. The greed. The greed. He can't resist the carrot. There comes the silence. The TP's coming through thick and fast. Are they going to be here in time to save the Alchemist? I don't think so. Everything being thrown away at Alch. They will bring him down. Supernova in the backline's going to force back the side. Or are they? They drop the Chronosphere down onto the Enchantress. She's going to get crushed here. The arrow's going to come through. Snipe off Kuro. It looks like the Air Spirit could be in some trouble. Can't get that roll away. Too much damage onto him. He's going to fall as well. 3 heroes dead on the side of Justera. And NIGMA, they come in. They dive deep. And they find themselves some big kills. And
I fully expect some kind of E-Blade sort of build, like some magic damage build. You're going to let the Alchemist be the right clicker and then
jump in onto the Alchemist once again in the top lane. A big long zip with the silence coming out onto Ramses. It's all looking like he's going to fall for a second time back to back. They are taking down this Alch again and again, but
Alchemist finally got his BKB, so I don't really expect him to die anymore until the Faceless Void finishes some kind of a damage item, I think. It's great for the S and Y. Interesting. Whoa, Mask of Madness, Midas, S and Y.
Very creative
Yules
build,
onto the
shall we say.
storm?
Yules onto the storm. They're trying to finish him off, but Slardar comes in to tank the arrow. Now they jump forward onto Smail. He's being beaten on down, and with that Maledict on him, he is going to fall. Smail will fall. Meanwhile, Ramses, he pops the ultimate. He's going to come into this one, the Madman. He's going to do it. Jumping forwards onto Mind Control, buyback from Smail. They really want to make this fight work for them. They might just do it as they jump forward to the mine. But Mind Control slithers up to that high ground. No one's still chasing. Smail joining in as well. Will they be able to finish the job? Arik comes through, lands onto Kuro. They want Mind Control. They'll have to settle for the Witch Doctor, though. With that cast bouncing around, they won't be able to bring down Mind Control. He's going to get away. The buyback means very, very little in the end for 404.
The enchant was like, you know, a frame away from coming off onto the Slardar.
Oh, waiting on the high ground. Enchantress, she's being cautious about this one. Not running up that high ground willy-nilly, but it's not going to make a difference. They are still going to get that kill as Storm immediately gets his TP cancelled. He has got to zip away. No mana left now. They're pinging this out. Zayat's saying, hey guys.
He's got an ulti.
He's got Magnetize. Yeah, he could go for this if he wants. Miracle's going to jump on him as well. They try and get the turnaround onto the Earth Spirit. They've got the Moonlight Shadow though, and here comes a big boy. Alchemist joins the party, and Weeha can do nothing but fall to the might of Ramses. Looking towards Miracle. Miracle doesn't have that much mana either. Does have one more time. What gets him away from Zayat as Kuro comes in from the side. He's got a stun as well. Mind Control, Miracle, Kuro, they're all here. A lot of damage coming down onto no one, but it gets cancelled out by Ramsey. He's just sitting in the front lines. Mind Control might be losing his life, but he's turning it around onto the Alchemist. Alchemist with that BKB, still getting right-clicked down, but he's managed to get up that ulti, get himself back with the Essence Ring. He keeps himself alive. Slardar going to get thrown up into the air. The roll on forwards along with the arrow connecting pretty nicely onto Mind Control, but he's too tanky for them to finish off, and that egg in the backline is doing so much work. Smail is going to drop in the end. The stun lands onto 2. Oh no, Zayat's going to get caught out along with no one here. They both fall. Ramsey still wants to fight. He still wants to try and make something happen here, but it's just not going to go down that way. He is going to lose his life, and no one as well is going to be the final kill for the side of NIGMA, making it a full 5-man team wipe. It was messy, it was dirty, it was down in the mud, but NIGMA get the full 5-man wipe, and Miracle ends it with the triple kill.
But that Faceless Void with the Slardar Corrosive Haze, there was just so much damage, and Eric did not expect it one bit. Sumil was pretty much bash locked and died while trying to like move around in the engagement.
The Storm isn't done. They'll take Roshan. They'll take another kill at mid. They have just found their feet here, NIGMA. They've tied their shoes tight.
Yeah, but NIGMA has also gotten a lot of key items that's going to help them out. Oh, Zayak. We have ran out of
didn't have any
mana.
Yeah.
They got like 2 plate mills. Slardar has one. Phoenix has one. All these items are going to help them stay alive in the fights, and that's what matters right now for NIGMA. Kuro?
Jump in.
They know.
No one could be in some trouble as he drops down that ulti in the front lines, but with the ultimate coming down from Kuro, they might bring him down. The Silence comes in, but a great Chronosphere onto 3 heroes. That's going to be 1, 2 kills, and maybe even 3. A Solo could be in some trouble, but Ramses comes in, drops a stun onto the Faceless Void. Has he a Thistle Blade? Uses it, but gets caught out just on the side of that Lotus. Now they'll turn around, try to bring down the egg. It will pop, but they look back in towards the Alchemist. Ramses getting low as the stun comes through, but it's Zayat who comes in, turns the tables onto Miracle. Ramses will lose his life as well. Can he get out of this one? Doesn't look like he can. He's going to lose his life behind mid control. He is also going to fall, and that's everybody dead on the side of NIGMA. It comes barreling back in the other direction. How are these fights so different? I mean, this time it's 4 for 5. There were a lot of buybacks thrown in from the side of 404. 5 slots and 3.6k towards this next item if you want it, but yeah. Definitely not where you want your Alchemist to be, though. Definitely want to be way ahead. I mean, it's the net worth lead, right? I mean, at the top of the screen, that less than 1k gold advantage for NIGMA is not where 404 want to be at all. Yules out onto GH. Samel might want to start this fight. The arrow's going to connect, but they'll jump immediately onto the Mirana, but he's just going to use a Goose Step to himself up. Meanwhile, they'll just jump onto the Void, but he drops off down the Chronosphere to try and turn it around. Alchemist could be in some trouble. He needs some help right now, but there's nothing this team can do about it. They're blocked out by the Chronosphere. Miracle having a free time right now. Kuro is the only one who's really died on the side of NIGMA, along with GH, and now, well, they're going to jump in with a decent amount of damage come down from the Mirana, but it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. With their Alchemist dead, there is nothing to stop this Void rampaging through the team fight and getting himself kill after kill after kill. And now they'll see Solo, and he's going to fall as well. It's an ultra kill for Miracle as they take down everybody on the side of 404. NIGMA, that was a very clean fight for them.
Oh, you just got an AC. Great. My control is gigantic. It's more fun than Sumail.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sitting at 3.3k health with a bunch of status assists. I don't know how they're going to bring this Faceless Void down anymore.
I don't either. It seems problematic. They're coming onto the high ground. No one is going to scout them, but I have a feeling he might be in a spot of bother as they pile in onto the Venomancer, though they'll keep him alive there with that Ghost Scepter, but in the backline, they're going for the big targets, but Wee takes a step too far. He's going to lose his life. Ramsey's now turning around, bashing into the Slardar. No one has lost his life, however. Kuro just trying to go for Solo in the backline. Zayats will come through and signs him up, but it's Ramsey who has gone down as Miracle joins the engagement and gets the easy kill. Meanwhile, Smell trying to chase down Kuro will be able to do so, but now needs to run for his life. The rest of NIGMA are coming.
Oh, no,
and they want to bring down Samael, and they're just going to drop the Chrono down onto him. They know how important he is, and they will get that kill. And now they just continue on, looking for Zayats as well. Zayats does get that roll away. Miracle still wants to keep on chasing. He's got another time walk. Zayats trying to play around, kicks him back, playing some neat Dota here, and he's got a blink dagger in 1 second as well. Zayats just baiting him. Miracle can't find the kill. Zayats gets away. Very cute gameplay from the Earth Spirit, but unfortunately,
he just got like chain stunned up. Oops, kind of died. Yeah, but they didn't even need him to win the fight.
What has to happen in these team fights for 404 to win? What should we be keeping an eye out for?
They gotta kill Wee the same way, but maybe like not get anybody in the chrono.
Poking. Ramsey is doing a bit more than poking onto the Slardar now, trying to bring him down, but Miracle, he's on top of him. Look at the damage coming down from Miracle. They're trying to kick him back. Great plays coming down from the side, but it doesn't make a difference. They'll still lose Ramses. They'll throw Samael up into the air, and when he comes back down again, he's going to get finished off very quickly, and that's a dive back from the Mirana. They're going to Chronosphere this Enchantress, run around in circles because they know the game is over. It is done. It is over. The GGs are called. A nice victory Chrono from Miracle as NIGMA will tie off game number 1 with an 18k gold advantage at 14 minutes into the game. A beautiful game from them. It really did come down to kind of this cascade of mistakes up on the top side of the map as NIGMA were able to turn that crazy fight without their Chronosphere, and from that point onwards it just felt so hard for 404 to come back into that game, Steven.
All right. We got 5 Invoker versus 5 Lina. I say we send them mid and we make the 5s play. You know, get everyone just circling around. Got us a little dogfight in the mid lane.
My 5 can beat up your 5 any day of the week, man. All right.
MKB, Aghanims, and you just go in on anybody that you see.
Yeah, meanwhile, no one's been forced out a little bit down.
Solo rip.
Miracle and GH find him, but yeah, Solo in a bit of trouble right now. Does drop the LSA onto mind control to stop the blocks coming on through here. Might be able to get himself away, but Weehar's chasing him down. He's got those sticky napalms layered down onto Solo. Solo needs to land the stun. Will do so. Going up that cliff. Are there going to be any misses coming out? Doesn't look like it. And he is just going to get run down here, unfortunately. This will be the death of Solo. Turns around. Oh, Fairy Fire. Really trying hard for this one, but the right clicks come through and they'll finish the job. Kuro's going to grab first blood on the Evoker. Oh, he takes it off the bat. Interesting.
Oh. Yeah, I did not expect Phoenix plus Juggernaut to be getting first blood, that's for sure.
Nope.
Neither heroes have a stun in this
one
lane.
rolling in with Zayats here, trying to jump onto GH. GH is dropping kind of low, but of course has that Fairy Fire, and just having those raindrops arriving for him as well, he's going to be perfectly fine. Miracle even looks for the spin down to no one. He doesn't have an escape from this. He's going to die under the tower. Miracle goes in deep and comes out with the goods. What a heads-up play from Miracle there, just realizing that Puck doesn't actually have anything left.
The Puck is just going to constantly right-click him anyway, so at least with the boots, he can get some distance, close some distance with the Puck.
Wind lace as well, you know, he's got his boots and he's got the laces to tie them up with, so nice and tight on his feet.
Oh, Zayats.
Very fast down now, Zayats. Falling again. This bottom lane is becoming an absolute disaster for the side of 404. No one going to throw the orb across, going to have to join over to it here to get away from Miracle, but the top lane, you're absolutely right. Wee getting pretty low here as Ramses and Solo looking for a target, but they're also set on fire pretty badly. Wee's going to try and play around this. He pops that salve to come back in. Ramses got to stay away, but he walked through the flames once again, turns around with the stun. Solo as well, throwing down some harassment onto Wee, trying to turn around and fight into them, but it's not going to work out. The right click comes through and Solo will drop. And once more, NIGMA come out with the advance in the top lane. Meanwhile, Juggernaut down on the bottom lane, there's some shenanigans going on. Samael's coming in, goes for the double jump, and will be able to bring down Miracle. The overextension is punished at last as he tried to jump under the tower to finish off no one.
Damn, the stickies will come off. Yeah, this game's an absolute bloodbath at the moment. Zayak is up here too now. Solo can definitely stun off this.
Yeah, we may be in a bit of trouble. The Solo's ready. He throws down the Light Strike Array, looking for the kill onto Kuro. Instead, kind of fair that in comes the Omni Slash from the Juggernaut right onto Solo's face, and Solo is... Oh, nice Light Strike Array, actually. The Lina might be getting herself out of this one. Meanwhile, Ramses and Zayas both running away from Weeha. Weeha really wants to try and get some kills here, though. He's getting those sticky napalms up, and there comes a Firefly. In he comes. The TP out is not going to happen from Ramses. Way too optimistic. Another kill as Solo goes down. Zayas trying to run himself away with the roll to the sideline. Go over the TP out immediately. Meanwhile, Puck TP's in and drops the ultimate down onto Miracle, gets him killed off again. So, I mean, they lose their carry, they lose their Lina, but at least no one makes a return trade onto the Juggernaut. Getting a bit greedy, perhaps looking for the 2 kills. Alright, well, we have a little break in the action, but I don't think it's going to last long as we have a TP in top lane from Sumail. He wants to try and bring down Wei, and they're going to drop down that Dream Coil onto the Bat Ride. I mean, they don't even need him here, but Sumail will come in and scoop up the kill, take his lane tax, and get on with things. Oh, nice rotation from Sumail. Once again, planning on doing a lot of work this game, it feels like. Already very, very active, moving around the map, making the rotation.
What's their best answer to Sumail this game?
Great question.
They don't got a whole lot of stuns, do they?
Magnus getting controlled up. RP gets wasted. Sumail sidesteps it beautifully. This man is on ping, but he doesn't even care. However, could be in the spot of bother right now as Miracle starts spinning on his face, along with that cold snap as well. Sumail is going to get run down here, it looks like. Although, that said, he's got the Dissimulate to get himself under that tower, but there's so many heroes on him, surely he will fall. And with that Tornado and right-click, they will finish the job. But Miracle dies at the same time as well. Zayas and Solo just get on top of him, burst him with the Laguna Blade, and get the return kill. Big trade for 404, and they might even be looking for more here in this mid lane as they move in their heroes.
Yeah, although Miracle's been playing very aggressively, he already has 3 deaths.
Yeah, he's 4, 3, and 2 at 10 minutes into the game. What an absolute madman.
Yeah, he's definitely fed away a lot of experience to the opponent, and the supports of Error have benefited greatly from that.
He's playing around the cliff here. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive along with a stun ray? No, it is not. They will be able to finish off Wee. I'll look across towards GH as well. He's got that Icarus dive to get himself out of the range of the puck.
The pace of the game down a little bit. Just start farming. He is falling behind on that experience. Only level 8 still.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this was a plan all along. Miracle was like, hey, I can play pretty Yi. I've got myself an Empower to fall back on. Let's play some Dota for a change. Sumail can jump himself out relatively easily. He does walk back in for the EMP though, so he's just going to come into this one, try and blow him up, and GH is actually going to lose his life straight away. RP comes down, once again, just landing onto the one hero with the Laguna Blade. They're going to be able to rip through Mind Control Spencer, though the heal comes in just in time. Now the skewer comes back. That mech from Mind Control keeps him out a little bit longer, but he will still fall. Meanwhile, Miracle coming in. He wants to get himself an Omni. Looks like he already used the Omni Slash, in fact, onto no one, and he found that kill.
Because that's what their lineup is meant to do, right? You gotta get this Jug fat, get him to the mid game, late game, just fight only with his Omni Slash for now.
Yeah.
Maybe they just forgot, because he was snowballing earlier on.
Convergence onto the middle lane. The lasso comes out onto the Sven. He could be in trouble. Can they save him is a question. The answer is it doesn't really look like it. They are all over Ramses right now. He pops a concentrate, tries to turn it around and get off some damage. Not going to be able to really get off much before he does inevitably go down. Sumail remal backing himself away. Pretty cautious here. Solo also going to need to drop a big LSA here to help out Sumail. Will do exactly that as the Supernova's going to whiff. Sumail though, he's in some trees. They found him, trying to go for the 6 jukes, but unfortunately he's going to get cut down as well. The mid laner and the safe laner both killed off on the side of 404, and no one and Solo need to run. Nice dodge from no one, and the blink away as well. 15 minutes into the game, the scoreline is 13 kills to NIGMA, 10 kills to 404, but the gold worth is in 404's favor right now as they go forward to kill off way up in the top lane. No one and Zayat's comboing quite nicely to grab that kill. Sumail trying to fight up for this arcane rune here. He really wants it. Doesn't want to give it away to the Mag either. Mag though does have the RP, but Sumail has himself a yields just to make sure he grabs it. But meanwhile the grab comes out onto the Sven. He's up on the cliff. He's going to get roasted up here. No help coming. No TP available with a cold snap on the flames. He is going to get killed off. Beautiful little play from Wee there to drag him up onto that cliff and just leave him for dead. The Sven falls once more, and this is really bad because this Sven needs to be really rich this game. He's playing into a Juggernaut with Empower and Alacrity. So this Juggernaut is always going to feel like he's an item or two ahead of this Sven, even if he isn't actually. And they're going to try and find the kill here, but Miracle's able to get up the spin before the taunt comes through. I don't know why that's a thing, but there we go. Just spamming out, gets the evasion here as Mind Control tries to threaten onto Sumail here, just wants to force him to make a move and not get that RP'd as he might have an RP onto Solo, but it's going to be Kuro's the one who loses his life. Mind Control still looking for something. Doesn't want to throw down for nothing here. threatening onto Sumail, just kind of using his body to zone them back, and then gets a two-man
nice
RP
RP.
with a skewer back into Miracle. He's going to be able to roast them up, brings down Zayat, so jump down to the low ground, and Sumail trying to make his way out of this one. Does have himself a remnant, was going to be forced to use it, but he's running out of spells pretty quickly, and Weeha is given chase. The scary Scarecrow on the run, but Ramsey's coming back into this one as well. So they actually have numbers here on 404. They might try and take this as they get the Taunt out onto the Batrider, LSA to follow, and they're going to be able to bring down Wee. There is no RP, however, but Miracle, he hits pretty damn hard. So that's spin as well.
So the summary of that last engagement was Batrider. Oh, never mind, another fight mid once again. Ramses finish it off first.
Trying to play around them here. It's actually no one jumps into the backline, nearly able to blow up GH, but doesn't quite have enough damage in the end. Now jumping back towards his team, but unfortunately could be in some trouble. Drops a call to try and keep himself alive, but that shockwave's going to drag him back into the arms of the Juggernaut, who is able to finish the job. That's now rolling away along with Solo, Sumail, and Ramses. They'll keep a solid line here. Without that puck, they probably won't be willing to take this fight. Yeah, he's a bit of a beast. Again, you know, just worth reiterating that even though these carries are equal in net worth, you know, one is way above the other just due to the team.
And I really don't expect anybody to buy a Solar Crest or Lotus, to be honest, for him. Because they do have like 2 mid heroes in their lineup. Also Mel. Is he?
Cold snaps out, Tornado as well. He's not really making much of a counterplay here. He's just going to let himself fall. I guess he was just kind of hoping he could get out a couple of spells, maybe play around, maybe get off a Yules, but that lasso comes in along with a cold snap when he lands from the Yules. The damage is there. Sorry, the Tornado.
But if they can somehow catch the other heroes, and while the Juggernaut like has made his way across the jungle already, then that'll be awesome.
And then surely the following logic
like...
of this is, right, if they can jump those backlands, kill off the Magnus, kill off the Invoker, stop those buffers coming through, then they might be able to find something. That's exactly what they're going to try and do here as they go into mind control. But the Tornado comes through, interrupting them perfectly. They might still be able to keep him alive, but no, the Magnus will fall. But the only slash coming through, this puck is looking very, very dead. No, Ramses is actually one in trouble as Miracle follows him down to the low ground, gets a crit, gets a kill. Miracle tries to come in and find himself the +1 onto Sumail here. Sumail, though, he is very cautious, and it looks like it's going to be Solo who's falling instead. They probably won't be able to bring down the Void Spirit unless they can land a big spell onto him, and he's still looking to play around with this one, but Sumail is most definitely needing to leave this engagement, but he's running out of spells pretty damn quickly, and now with Wee on top of him, the spin, the cold snap, there's too much headaches for this Void Spirit. A Disseminator across, Miracle is ready, gets the crit, gets the kill, and that's going to be a triple for Miracle. Man, it was a risky smoke play from 404, and it does not pay off for them at all. Meanwhile, Zayat's just casually soloing GH, maybe?
He's got an egg. He's got an egg.
Yeah, Yule's an egg. I can understand it if they didn't think there were 5 heroes there for side of NIGMA. You know, you get yourself 1 or 2 kills and then you get yourself out, but they knew NIGMA were there as 5 and they tried to go for it anyway. And it looks like we might be seeing the same thing again as they're actually coming in to defend this one 404. But look at these beautiful little fire spirits catching out Ramses. And now the Icarus dive away, GH playing it beautifully here as the stun comes in onto the Juggernaut. They're trying to bring him down, but this man has himself an Aegis, and they get the lasso out onto the Sven. Sven completely locked down here, but they've actually found the egg in the backline. They might be able to bring this one down. Could this be a good fight for 404? As they've taken down the Aegis, they've taken down the Phoenix. Ramsey's hiding in the trees. Now the Omni Slash comes through, and he's just going to absolutely melt that Sven. He is gone. Meanwhile, a kick back onto Mind Control. Unfortunately, the LSA will miss. The Laguna comes through, but it's not that much damage onto Mind Control. He's looking for the RP. Wants to grab Solo here. Will be able to do so, but he's not going to waste an RP on that Lina. They just want to get back, take that tower. Meanwhile, Sumail playing around though. Oh, he's not playing hard enough. He's going to get dropped as well. There's your mid laner gone, and all of a sudden
he wanted the BKB, then he had the Oblivion Staff, and then he's like, all right, let's just get the Arcade. I mean, I can silence the Bat or whoever, Phoenix, you know, get kills on these dudes. It's not a bad item late game.
So out in mid though, this might be the demise of the puck. Gets the phase shift out, but won't be able to get up the blink following it, and will fall. Meanwhile, Yule's out onto the Void Spirit. Hello, Sumail. Oh, he's got himself a haste. We're still trying to poke the beast a little bit.
There's a dark map. There's a dark world there. we don't want to check what's up there.
No, which is a shame because, you know, last game, we would definitely have done that. Meanwhile, Solo takes a step out of the base. How dare you, Solo? You will learn your lesson, miss. Cut that down.
Oh, they got GH.
Naughty Lina, stay in your base. But meanwhile, Sumail actually finds the backline kill onto GH. Up at the top. Looks like the whole team came for that one. They get that kill, but unfortunately, they'll be losing a tier 3 tower for it. Maybe not quite worth it. Force out the spin.
This could be a good fight for Error. Yeah, that's the Axe puck hold.
Let's see what they can do here. The Jug's locked down for a very long time. They've got the Tornado onto him, but now he pops the Omni Slash along with the... And my god, the Sven once again just gets completely wrecked. He can't play Dota 2 right now, as they will also lose Zayat. Miracle is a monster, as Puck tries to play on the side, just distracting Wee for the duration of the fight, but it doesn't even matter. Your Sven is dead. Your damage is out of here with these urns, forcing back the heroes on 404 as they go in now to the bottom lane as well. They know this Sven isn't back anytime soon. They know he doesn't have buyback. And they're going to take full advantage of that fact. I love the way Mind Control plays this as well. He doesn't have a blink. He just runs at heroes, threatens them with the RP, and now the lasso comes out. Void Spirit in trouble. He's going to get dragged back into the waiting after Miracle. Can he got any spells here? He can indeed, but he's ready and waiting. Miracle gets the Abyssal Blade across. I think he killed him with a cleave there. Brings down both Sumail and Solo. This Juggernaut is out of control. Miracle is just completely dominating.
I think Era just thinking they got one more fight left on the Roshan, where NIGMA are just gonna group up as 5. They have the Sven. Maybe they can get something. They get the coiled axe that was completely caught Miracle off guard. Yeah. But the Sven just couldn't get on top of that Juggernaut.
It still wasn't enough. And look at this, they're coming back in again here. They want to try and bring down Ramsey. They got that Abyssal Blade onto him. The right click's coming through. The blender is on top of him, and they can't do anything about it. He's got this BKB. Poor old Puck, he drops the ultimate, might just die here. Does have himself the phase shift to buy himself a little bit of time. Maybe a blink away is successful. He's pretty damn low though. Ramsey's popping his own BKB, trying to go mono-e-mono with the Miracle, but unfortunately the Supernova just gets dropped on their heads right now. Solo trying to take it out. Will he be able to do so? Doesn't look like it, and now he's going to get stunned up and taken on down here. Meanwhile, Sumail running himself away. Sven under the tier 4s, trying to keep himself in a modicum of safety here, but NIGMA, there's so much sustain on this team. There's so many heals coming out now. They catch the lasso onto the Void Spirit. They have to fight, but the RP comes through from Mind Control as well. They are just melting on the side of 404, and that is gonna be it. Game number 2 is over. NIGMA take it with the clean 2-0, and it was exactly that. It was squeaky clean from this team. They did not look in doubt of themselves for 1 second. NIGMA are well and truly back, baby.
Miracle did have some lousy deaths in the early game, but once he started hitting some creeps, it looks way too simple.